Subscribe right now because Ray J's spiral has officially entered the Hollywood Hall of Fame for emotional breakdowns disguised as redemption arcs. And if you thought the gay club saga was the climax, baby, we're just getting started because after getting ignored at a club filled with shirtless dancers, crying on livestream, and accusing Princess Love of sabotaging his ego, Ray J has now taken things to an astronomical level of mess that has publicists panicking, fans facepalming, and other celebs scrambling to unfollow before they catch the clout contamination. Because Ray J, in his infinite need for spotlight, has launched what he's calling the Reclaim the Ray campaign. Yes, that's the real name. Where he's promising to tell his truth across a 10-city pop-up therapy tour featuring panel discussions, performances of One Wish, and sponsored vendors selling Raycon headphones and stress relief candles called Vibe Radiation. And the level of delusion is so high you'd think we're watching a scripted parody of a fallen star losing touch with reality. But no, this is real life. And according to his newly launched landing page, tickets are $85 for general admission and $350 for VIP healing hugs. And I wish I was lying, but the internet receipts don't lie. And what's even worse is that he's recruited former reality TV co-stars to speak on panels about navigating fame as a misunderstood icon, which sounds suspiciously like a support group for canceled influencers. And meanwhile, Princess Love continues to silently slay, uploading polished content about motherhood, meditation, and meal prep while Ray J is doing a full theatrical performance of self-inflicted public pain with a ring light and a rented audience. And y'all, it's gotten so out of hand that even Sukihana, who is not known for restraint, went on record saying, "I like attention, but not desperation disguised as destiny." And that line alone is the quote of the year, because she didn't just read him, she published an anthology, and now fans are flooding Ray J's comments with prayer hands, clown emojis, and subtle roasts like, "Not Rayonce out here thinking he's the main stage when he can't even get booked at brunch." And the brutal truth is Ray J is trying to package his humiliation as healing content, and the public is just not buying it, because it doesn't feel like growth. It feels like a marketing strategy wrapped in mental exhaustion. And even O'Shea, Duke Jackson came back with part 3 of his analysis, this time breaking down the psychology of celebrity narcissism and using Ray J as the cautionary example, saying, quote, "This man had access, money, family ties to Brandy, and still thinks viral confusion equals purpose." And you know it's bad when someone compares you to a walking case study on ego fatigue. And while all of this is happening, the clip of Ray J getting ignored by dancers continues to circulate with thousands of TikToks duetting the moment, with captions like, "When you realize you're not the main character at Pride," and Ray J, instead of retreating, is now threatening to sue blogs for emotional harassment and trying to copyright the phrase "spiritual clout," which he claims was stolen from one of his Instagram captions. And I can't make this up. It's giving Hotep meltdown in HD, and industry insiders are now saying that his endorsements are quietly backing out, with one rep for a skincare line confirming they've paused the campaign after seeing Ray J cry on livestream while clutching a bottle of rose water and yelling about masculine energy being under attack. And it's reached the point where even his fans don't know what to say because they're watching someone they grew up with transform into a parody of himself in real time. And now Ray J has announced that he's planning to drop a memoir this summer titled The Crown Was Heavy: How I Survived Fame, Fraud, and Fake Friends. And while the title slaps, people are already predicting it'll be a 200-page fever dream of quotes that belong on t-shirts and therapy brochures. And let's not forget the recent episode where he showed up at a panel about mental health and entertainment, interrupted a speaker mid-sentence to promote his upcoming app, and then stormed out when no one clapped, screaming, "Y'all ain't ready for my truth." And I'm sorry, but if that's not peak Ray J behavior, I don't know what is. And the fallout is now reaching corporate levels, with blogs reporting that his Raycon tech brand is being investigated for internal mismanagement and leaked. Emails suggest staff are quitting in protest over Ray J turning the company's social media into a promo tool for his emotional outbursts, including one post where he compared noise-canceling headphones to blocking haters. And I wish I was exaggerating, but the screenshots are everywhere. And let's talk about Princess Love again, because in the middle of this circus, she remains a beacon of unbothered excellence, posting glamorous photo shoots, meditative captions, and videos of her children learning violin, while Ray J is somewhere on IG Live talking about being spiritually abducted by false narratives. And honestly, we need to protect Princess at all costs because the grace she's showing is legendary, and now there's a change.org petition demanding that she gets her own daytime talk show so she can finally live in peace without being dragged into Ray J's never-ending cry for relevance. And speaking of cries, Ray J's latest track leaked, and it's called Clarity Crisis, a spoken word rap hybrid where he rhymes ego with let go over trap drums and ambient thunder. And it's honestly the saddest attempt at a comeback we've ever heard, because it's not music. It's a voice note that got lost in a motivational podcast folder. And now even Charlemagne the God weighed in, saying Ray J's recent actions feel less like self-promotion and more like self-destruction in slow motion. And you know it's real when the Breakfast Club is asking if you're okay. And through it all, Ray J is still posting cryptic messages about betrayal, energy vampires, and quantum vibrations. And it's clear that this man is not going through a phase. He's building a lifestyle brand off his emotional unraveling. And fans are caught between laughing and being deeply concerned because it's no longer funny, it's uncomfortable, it's sad. It's a front row seat to a man who had it all and is now bartering his dignity for click-through rates. And let's not forget the most recent stunt where Ray J held a live stream prayer circle on Instagram, inviting fans to submit their redemption stories, only to cut it short when no one showed up except 2 trolls and a bot account selling crypto. And that moment right there was the final straw for many supporters who said enough is enough. Ray J needs help, not headlines, because fame has become his addiction, and we're all enabling it by watching. And now there's speculation that a major streaming platform has passed on a documentary project he pitched about the intersection of fame and forgiveness, citing lack of coherence. And that hurts because if Ray J can't even land a Netflix deal in 2025, it's truly over. And meanwhile, Sukihana just dropped a freestyle diss over the One Wish instrumental titled No More Clout, and it's going viral, proving once again that while Ray J spirals, everyone else profits. And y'all, I don't know what rock bottom looks like for him, but if this ain't it, it's coming with interest, because at this rate, the next time Ray J goes live, he'll be claiming to be the reincarnation of Prince and dropping a line of emotional support crystals. And before you say I'm exaggerating, he already trademarked Emo Gems by Ray. And if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. So smash that like button, subscribe to Hot Trash TV, and drop a comment if you think Ray J needs therapy, a publicist, or just a one-way ticket to an off-grid cabin with no Wi-Fi. Because baby, this is the most dramatic downfall since Tyrese asked for his baby on Instagram Live, and we're all just trying to hold on to our sanity while Ray J loses his in 1080p.